Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Ma'afan Yashar Alabon Emporium. This is Ma'af son of Israel, son of Ephraim. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakaki Shalom to Akim Agwaf and Ambayan that's tuning into this video. That's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuning into this video. We're gonna do a quick lesson just discussing how like everybody's not gonna get it. This is not for everybody. So you can't really waste your time. Let me turn this down a little bit, Slocky. You can't waste your time. I ain't gonna say waste your time because I understand it's a zeal that you want to tell everybody, but you gotta. It comes with understanding that everyone's not gonna get it. So you could tell them once, maybe twice, but if you can see they don't get it, leave them where they stand. Right. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 4, and it reads, "For many are called, but few are chosen." There's a lot of people where this will catch their eye. Right. They will hear it, and they will be like, okay, what's going on? But they're not. A lot of them are not going to be chosen. 2/3 is a big number of people. It's a lot of people. Everyone's not going to be is going to be saved from that. It's not going to happen. The book of Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 3, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries where I have driven them, and will bring them again unto the folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Now the overall gist of that precept is saying like how the Lord is going to bring back the elect, right? And then we're going to increase. We'll be back in the kingdom. We'll increase. We'll have the 2/3 come back through our loins. But the point I really want to get here is remnant. Remnant is not a lot. It's small. It's not a lot of our people that's going to be saved. Compared to the whole number and mass of our people, a very small group of us will make it. A remnant. It's not a lot. It's not a big portion of people. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit, the power, for they are foolish unto him, and neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So a lot of our people, they're not in the Spirit. They're not spiritually alive. They're really like the Walking Dead, because their spirit is starved, malnourished. They don't tend to it. So when we talk about spiritual things concerning the truth, the Bible, that's why a lot of people look at us crazy and they like to scoff and make fun of us because they can't see it because they are not spiritual people. There's not spiritual people. So again, a lot of these people are not going to understand it because when you're telling them spiritual things, they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Right? Book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 5. For they, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are the spirit, the things of the spirit. These people are after the flesh, so they can never really understand and pick up what we're talking about when we're speaking about the spirit. Now, if the Lord puts that spirit on you to understand and open up that doorway for you, then yeah, you understand. But if the Lord hasn't, you're just not going to get it, and you're going to be like, "What are they talking about?" Right? For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. To be carnally minded, you're out here in the world. You love the world. You think it's okay. You think that you could fix what's going on in the world. The wayward things that they push, you think there's nothing wrong with. That is death. Because all reality, carnality, and the stuff that they push in this world really is just transgression of the law. Which transgression of the law is death, right? But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So to be spiritually minded, to be in this book, to have that veil lifted from covering your eyes, is life and peace, right? Because the carnal mind is enemy, which means like enemy is hate against the power Yahweh, for it is not subject to the law of the power, neither indeed can be. So then they are in the flesh cannot please the power. So you see, being in the carnal mind is like hate, is an enemy. You're like an enemy to the Lord. Like it's like you hate the Lord, right? Because you're not being spiritual. So a lot of these people are like, oh, me, I love the Lord, I love the Lord, but they carnal as hell, right? They can't listen to the real word. So you gotta understand that when you move with this, yeah, I mean, tell people. Our job is to spread the gospel, to spread the word. But if you see that they can't get it, leave them be, right? So then, book of Romans chapter 8 verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the power. If you're in the flesh, you can't please the power. That's a precept that break down itself. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so, that be the spirit of the power dwell in you. Now, if any man have the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. Have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is one of his. Salakia. See the difference? But if you be in the spirit of the power Yahweh dwells in you. But if you don't have it, you're not one of his. It's simple. So it's not. Sometimes you can't really dwell on people not understand it because it's just not for them. They're not meant to understand it. The book of Job, chapter 33, verse 14. For the power speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth not. There's a lot of times the Lord is trying to speak to people, and they're not spiritually discerned, so they don't see it. They're spiritually discerned. They can't see. They don't understand and not perceive it. They're not perceiving it. Like the times where the brothers see 144 or 444, it's the Lord trying to speak to you, right? Give you confirmation on certain things. And it's something that me and the brothers went over last night in a Bible study. Book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 8. According as it is written, the power have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears they should not hear, until this day. A lot of these people are the precepts that it's like the creatures like created for destruction. A lot of this, or it says they created in vain. These people, it's like were given the spirit of slumber. Just not to get it. This is what the Lord set it up to be. And it's what it is. We can't. What's made crooked cannot be made straight. What is made one and cannot be made perfect. Cannot be made numbered. It's like it. We have no power over that. So we just do what we can control, which is push to the people that want to hear. Book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. And thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, and I will also forget thy children. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They reject the knowledge. And that's, you know what? They keep doing it, because they digging themselves a bigger hole. But you don't go down there and try to save them, because it's not our job. Our job is to plant the seed and keep going. You never know. You try too hard, that spirit might hop on you. Right? Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, where ye have kingdom of fire, and mine anger which shall burn forever. Our people don't have our heritage. And that's the main issue. We don't know our heritage. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. They don't know jack shit. You know? So, that's why we are the spot we are. And that's why a lot of our people don't understand it. So out of our desire, this lesson was edifying and exhorting to you. We gotta give our praises and honors my power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Shalom to the Akimak Waf and the volume that's tuned to this video. There's peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that tuned to this video. Shalom.